Hi everyone! We are back with another book that you'll surely love. Joining us this afternoon is the founder of Press Start. So let me read her short bio. Elaine Ruiz is the co founder of Press Start Studio with a mission to help individuals and organizations design and build their goals and dreams. She's not only a writer, but she's also a corporate trainer, teacher, and a lifelong learner. She's worked in hospitality, in industries such as hospitality, fashion retail, and also she's worked with top global brands. Okay, with over 12 years of strong experience in the field of learning and development, Elaine graduated cum laude, wow, with a double degree in social sciences and education from the University of Santo Tomas, Manila. Okay, she's the author of two books already entitled Press Start, play guide for life game changers, and of course, what we're launching today, Pressing On, prose and poetry on life and love. Everyone, let's give Elaine Ruiz a round of applause. Kahit virtual. Yay!
Yeah, virtual.
Hi, Elaine.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So again, let's get on with the topic. Ano? Can you please tell us more muna about pressing on. Okay. What is this? What I really noticed about the title, no, the first thing kasi it's in line with your brand. Yung I've been seeing press start na eh.
Nice.
Medyo matagal-tagal na no. Yan, tapos pino-post
Mm-hmm.
yan nila Emerald, yung mga meron kayong mga activities, no. So yun. So, yun ang una ko napansin, wow, in line with the brand. Okay. Tungkol saan yung pressing on talaga. I mean, of course, it's about love and life, but
Mm-hmm.
um, ano yung mga nilagay mo dito specifically?
Okay, so backstory, pressing
Mhm.
on. It's a compilation of pieces that I wrote many years ago. Uh, and it was only 2019 when I decided, sige, go ahead, compile them in a book.
Mhm.
So initially, I was to entitle my book "Pretty Small Things." I don't know why, but I got fixated with the line "Pretty Small Things."
Mm.
Like I realized, kasi there are so many small things that we've been taking for granted, and
Right.
that's what I
Mm.
want to write about. And as I write about it, I realize it's somehow a follow-up of Press Start. Because once you get
Mm.
started, you press on, right? Kahit may mga challenges, kahit may mga difficulties. And so when my editor saw it, sabi niya, Elaine, no, parang it's not pretty small things. Yeah, so when I reviewed again the manuscript, it's like, it just came to me na uh, to use pressing on. And as you've mentioned,
Mm.
it's aligned with the brand.
Mm.
And naging sobrang timely niya come 2020. I was supposed to launch it 2020, but then lockdown hit.
Yes, oo.
So,
Ka-pandemic, yeah.
yeah, the pandemic hit, lockdown everywhere. So, naging ano siya, relevant more than ever that we need to press on, to keep faith, to remain steadfast.
Mhm.
And I think what makes life beautiful now are not the perfections in it, but including the imperfections, even the
Right.
breakdowns, even those challenging moments, because these are the things that make us stronger. Eh. And
Stronger, yes.
yeah,
Resilient also. So I like that
that's true.
this book gives that theme of hope and resilience. No, that's a very
Mhm.
very nice thing. No, yung you have press start and then you want to sort of also write about not just starting things but also continuing what you've started. Okay,
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
really beautiful. Okay, now, well, aside from the pandemic and the I think with the pandemic, but it was just the challenge was just to like putting the book together. Yun lang
Um,
yung challenge mo?
I actually put it together na before. Like
Mm.
it's March din eh, March of 2020. But then I was supposed to do a launching then. It's a physical launch. but then again, yun nga, hindi na allowed yung mga gatherings. So it was put on hold. So what I did was to give it as a gift to friends, to our press starters, and yeah, to continue again. So kagaya nga nung sabi ng book na to press on, to continue again with my third manuscript na this time. So I'm currently writing a third one now. So yeah, it was this year lang, yeah, because I was able to meet Cindy. So it
Oh,
was
okay,
blessing
okay.
na parang okay, so finally let's do it. Let's press start on this and
Yes.
formally launch because I wasn't able to formally launch this last year.
I was about to ask kasi, why, di ba kung ready na siya, why it took you a year pa to launch
Mm-hmm.
it?
Mm-hmm.
So it was really just because nakilala mo, fortunately, si Cindy Ren. Or
Yeah.
may iba pa bang dahilan?
Um. Well, because I was focused on my training last year, I was more focused on that, and then some writing on the side again. And since I was able to give it as gift as friend, it didn't come to me na to like
To
do
like
something
publicly
this
launch it?
formally. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But then yeah, I think everything happens for a reason. People meet for a reason,
Yes.
and I think
Divine
this is it.
timing.
Yeah, yeah. So this is it. Yeah, to finally do it, and I'm really
Okay.
happy, really thankful that I was able to do this finally.
So, you mentioned that you've compiled this matagal na, no? You've written these pieces 2019? Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe, ano
Some
pa, mas
even
matagal
years
pa?
back. Yeah, some
Okay,
even
okay.
years back. But in 2019, that was the only time na parang, okay, I need to sit down, do my homework, and finally
Then
compile it.
organize all
Yeah,
these,
yeah.
yeah.
Since I've been telling my students that, I need to apply it as well. So,
Right. Practicing
uh,
what you
yeah,
preach.
yeah, I need to practice what I preach. That's true.
Okay, so, kasi yun nga, since matagal na to, I'm thinking of the challenges you encountered, no, while you were writing this. Pero kasi dahil nga iba-iba sila ng timeline. So maybe you could mention the most challenging piece maybe that you wrote for this, and
Mhm.
why it was that so challenging for you.
Okay, perfect. I love the question kasi talagang it's one of the things I always tell and share to my participants. There was this piece, I entitled it Unstuck. So if you have time later, I'd love to share with everyone. Um, I went into this huge writer's block stage, and
Mm-hmm.
for months, I wasn't able to write anything. Um, para akong hibernate at the time. And in one of those moments, nag-brain dump ako. Yeah, because I've been telling, yeah, this works, brain dumping works. So I took a moment to brain dump and write continuously. And dun ko nasulat yung piece na unstuck. So
Ayan.
ayan. So sabi ko doon, parang I'm why am I stuck? It's because I'm trying to be perfect. Gusto ko
Oh,
perfect
that's
yung beat.
beautiful, yeah. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm lost for words and I'm lost in worlds. And this perfectionism has caused the block. But then I realized that yun nga, in any piece that is worth reading, there is no written law that the things that are worth writing are not always without flaws. So doon ko na-realize na, yun nga, it's the imperfect small things. Yeah. But in its perfect timing, maybe such as this one, will make sense in due time. So yun, after nung nasulat ko yung Unstuck, doon na siya nagtuloy na nabuo ko na siya and then yun, na informally release ko last March.
You know what? This is really relevant, no? For me, ako din, pagka-perfectionist ako before. And I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
finish kasi I wanted everything to be tama, and I
Mm-hmm.
kept on looking for loopholes. Parang gano'n. So, this is, I'd say, this is a life lesson, no? That
Mm-hmm.
many young writers, and not just writers, anybody who wants to so stuck on making things perfect,
Mm-hmm.
masyadong into the details. This is something that you would like to read Okay, dun sa mga may, ano tawag doon, writer's block. Baka
Writer's
kaya
block.
pala kayo may writer's block kasi masyado kayong nag-iisip na everything has to be perfect. Okay, so
And it's
this
a
poem,
surefire way to be
yeah.
stuck, to wait until
Mm-hmm.
everything's perfect to get started. So, I think siya din yung naging soul ng pressing on, na baka
Mm-hmm.
minsan we're finding it difficult to continue or to start again kasi nga we're waiting everything na mag-fall into place muna, or waiting everything to be uh, flawless. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sige, magko-continue ako dito from that poem Unstuck. Ikaw, how do you, aside from writing, how do you unstuck yourself? Yan. Ano yung mga rituals, mga
Mhm.
activities, tips? Ganyan.
Like so many things, but now I think what the pandemic taught me really is to pause. And that's a preview of the third book. Okay, it's really to pause. I'm also the type of person who loves to hustle. Coming from the corporate world, hustle, hustle, work, work, work. Yeah, to be productive and less um, work, and it can lead to burnout.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
More stress, more burnout.
yes, yes. And we get stuck kasi nga we lose the strength. We get tired, we get exhausted. Minsan die down yung fire. So it's very important to pause. Now, I love Netflix, of course. Just playing with my pets. I love it. Doing mindless chores. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
I'm not used to washing dishes before this pandemic, but during this pandemic, I was able to wash dishes more than my entire lifetime
Mm-hmm.
combined. So, those simple, seemingly mundane things, it's important to to distress, I believe, and maybe a couple of reading. Yeah, that would help as well.
Yeah.
Prayer, meditation, that works as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your advice makes me think of this term, inner child. Sometimes the way to get unstuck is to let your inner child shine and play. Maybe you're just stressing yourself out. So yan, you can do reading, maghugas tayo ng pinggan, makipaglaro sa pets. Very important. Okay? You
Mm-hmm.
need to
Mm-hmm.
relax. Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if this piece is the most challenging you've written, ano naman yung pinaka madali? Like, ito yung parang when you wrote it, you're so inspired and you finished it in, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 minutes or basta short. The shortest one you've done. In the shortest
Okay.
time, rather. Oo.
I'm not sure if this is the shortest time, but there's one of my favorites. It's entitled Ichigo Ichie. Okay.
Okay,
Because
what's it mean?
it's a Japanese idiom. It means one time, one meeting. Because
Mindfulness, yeah.
sorry,
Yeah, one, what's that again? One time and one thing, one time?
one meeting, or one
Oh.
meeting, one time. Like everything happens just once. Like every
Mm.
opportunity, everything, each encounter just happens once. I encountered that term in a T101 session, and I don't know, it changed my life completely, and how I view time and how I view interactions with people. Like everything that happens, like even this moment as we speak, it will never
Mm-hmm.
happen again in
Right.
this
Mm-hmm.
lifetime. Like today, August 8th, will never happen again. And it's exciting, but also terrifying, because there are chances that we might take these moments for granted, thinking that they
Yes.
will happen again, but then it's not. So it's a reminder to cherish each moment while we still have them.
Yeah, I was about to say that to live in the present, to live
Mm-hmm,
in the here and now.
mm-hmm,
Ang gaganda ng mga, kumbaga, nuggets of wisdom mo dito, Elaine.
mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's talk
Thank you.
about the writing, the writing style. So, paano ang ginawa mo dito? Like, did you read up on books, say, sa poetry or non-fiction, or wala lang? Basta you just let the ideas flow from
Yeah,
your
more.
mind to
Yeah,
paper.
more like that. Yeah, more of the
Mm-hmm.
subconscious, and it doesn't always have to rhyme. So it's a prose nga. It's prose and poetry. Uh, may mga free verse, may mga blank verse.
Mm-mm.
Because I want to encourage um, writers and non-writers as well. Kasi minsan nasa stuck din nga kasi feeling natin everything has to rhyme always or everything
Yes.
has to be grammatically correct always.
Daming
So
rules, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And sometimes that holds us back. So, for this particular writing, I just wanted to let my soul speak, or I just wanted to, as you've mentioned, also the life lessons that I've learned along the way to be part of that book, and just have something to hold on to when everything seems so dark, and that's a reminder to just press on. And I have to remind that myself every now and then as well, especially when times get tough, especially when anxieties come in again, um, when things get rough, that we are that we are tougher than whatever um, will face, whatever obstacles will
Like
face.
we are bigger than the problem.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Now, I read the blurb for pressing on. So it says here, well, I'm going to mention the phrase lang, embarking on your journey to self-discovery and happiness. Okay, now as you were writing the pieces and collating them to be part of this book, what are the top 5 things that you have discovered about yourself?
Mm-hmm. 5 things that I've
Yeah,
discovered about myself.
as you were compiling everything or writing your
Mm-hmm.
pieces.
One is that, as I've mentioned, sometimes it's me that holds me back, like
Mm-hmm.
what I've shared in Unstuck.
Mm-hmm.
Second is the importance of gratitude
Yes.
in whatever phase that we're in life. The importance of faith, especially when things seem to be bleak.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the the belief in oneself, because that's where confidence stems in. If we are aware of our strengths, of what we can do, like there's this piece that I write for the women, that each time that she thinks it's the end, it's not yet, because she's magic, she's a phoenix. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
I believe, because partly it's also about women empowerment. um, and the fifth one, I think, would be um, choosing happiness, choosing love and
Right.
happiness in all ways, in every way, and in always and in all ways.
We are responsible for our happiness. You know what? I just want to share something. Before, prior to this launch, I was talking to someone, a young woman, and I told her na if you're not gonna if you're not gonna believe in yourself, who would?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
You're going to be the if no one else believes in you, at least you have yourself pa. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
you haven't
Mm-hmm.
really lost everything. So I think this is synchronicity at work that we got to talk, and you also mentioned those things. From all, I haven't read the book yet. I haven't seen the content, but I do get a lot of light and love and light vibes. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a really really
Yeah, just
positive
good
book.
vibes.
Yeah, really affirming, and that's what we need today. Sometimes it's chaotic. Okay, sometimes our life is a mess. So this is the kind of book that you would want to read to center yourself, to ground yourself. So I'm really 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 happy that you took a chance with 8 letters, and and I might buy a book. I think I want to
Yes,
buy the book.
please. Yes,
Because
please.
I could need a little possibility, positive possibility, to positivity in my life. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Emerald Blake is here saying
Hi,
hi.
Coach M.
Hi, Coach Elaine. Yan. If you
Hello.
have any questions for Elaine, okay, please type them now. Type them in. Tapos habang naghihintay tayo ng mga itatanong nila, maybe you can also read an excerpt from your book. Yan. Ano
Read.
yung gusto mong i-share sa iyong sa ating viewers? Kasi meron na yung unstuck, so okay na yung si unstuck. So anything you want to read?
Mhm. I think I'd love to read the pressing on piece. Hold on,
Okay,
let me
go.
find it.
Yes.
The pressing. And yeah, and since you've mentioned earlier, yeah, even despite the mess of life, I
Mhm.
think there's still something pretty inside it.
This book, I do feel that, sorry do sa mga terms ko, I feel, mga ganyan-ganyan. Empath lang ang peg. But, I feel like your book is going to be, the light. Okay lang.
Can you hear my dogs?
Yes! Hi,
Gucci,
doggo.
LV, and Rolex.
Hey, Rolex. Rolex the watch.
Yeah, the
Ah,
luxury dogs.
mhm.
Rolex
So, ayun,
LV.
para siyang yung book mo is para siyang light in the dark. That's how I see
I
it.
love
Yeah.
that. I love that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. This one is also a favorite. Well, I'm looking for um pressing on. This one is entitled "Learning." I love learning, so it goes like, the more I learn, the more I grow. Then I realize there is so much more to know. The more I hurt, the more I learn. Then I realize there are lessons only taught by pain. So sometimes we think that when we're going through so much pain, we're being punished.
Yes,
But
oo.
there are also bits of wisdom that can only be learned when we go through hurt.
Yung binasa mo, so I listened to it, I closed my eyes, no. It reminds me of this post I've seen. Parang whenever something challenging or something bad happens to you, instead of asking why, you ask what lesson am I to learn from this
Mm-hmm.
experience? Yeah, yeah, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
part of your healing and growing, and that's the message of what you read for us today. Yeah, ang galing.
Mm-hmm.
So people, yung mga masama ang loob dahil parang ang tawag doon in Filipino, yung binaksakan ng langit at lupa, right?
Pinagkaisahan.
Yeah, yeah, yung mga
Yeah.
pasan nyo ang mundo. This is the poem for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The more you hurt, the more you learn about it, about that hurt. Now, there's a question here from Maria Flor Sicad. What
Hello.
affirmed on the title Pressing On?
What
What
affirmed on the
affirmed
title?
on the title? What? Okay, can you clarify that, Maria Flor?
But maybe what made me decide? Maybe that's what she
Yeah,
said.
maybe, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, what made me decide? Well, through the help of a very good friend, she's also my editor. Yeah, so she said, "Yeah, go ahead." And yeah, I realized I think it encompasses everything, like
Mhm.
to remain steadfast.
Steadfast,
Mm-hmm.
despite what's happening. Okay, this is a great motivator. This book and all the pieces in this book, not everything talks about how we can strengthen ourselves especially when we
Mm-hmm.
feel so down. What's your vision for this? Like, how do you want this book to baguhin ko yung sentence ko. What impact would you like this book to have?
Well, based on the comments that I got from the friends and those people who read this one, they read the book in one sitting, like
Mhm.
before they go to sleep, and that's what I want people to do. Like especially when they're feeling down, or when they're lost, or they don't know how to continue, to pick up the book and find in them the courage to press on, to continue, and to believe in themselves again,
Mhm.
even if others doubt, to know that they are more than what they imagine themselves to be, that they are capable of doing doing bigger things, bigger than the problems that they encountered. So it's more of a book to allow you to reflect on what really matters also. Yeah, and find the beauty in the smallest and simplest of things. That's I think that's how I want the book to be remembered. And as you've mentioned, yeah, to be a light, no matter
In the
how
dark.
dark it gets.
Yeah. This is this book can shift your perspective. Okay, so again, we are inviting you to buy this book. Okay, it's on Shopee, right? It's on
Thank
Shopee na.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
correct. That was kanina. How much? Do you know the
And
price now on
Shopee, I
Shopee?
think it's in 300, around 390.
Reasonable price. Okay, you have
Mm-hmm.
nuggets of wisdom for a reasonable price. So please buy. I'm not sure if is that the introductory price or yun na
Uh,
talaga yung fixed
yeah,
na.
yeah. That will be the
Okay, fixed
price.
na. Okay. And it just dawned on me, no. I don't know if you've done this in Press Start. Baka sa susunod meron na tayong pressing on the webinar. Ganyan. Pressing
Yeah.
on life coaching. Yeah, yeah. It's
Pwede,
possible. Why not?
pwede.
Diba? It's in the
Yeah,
realm of
thank you for the idea.
possibility.
And you're part of that.
Thank you. But it just dawned on me na parang, wow, this book can do so many things. You know, if it can inspire, then I'm sure na, you know, if it becomes a bigger project, no, it can also reach a lot of people. Maria Flor
Hopefully,
says
yeah.
it's a must buy. Yes, please add to cart now. It's 888.
Thank you.
Yes. Ayan,
Add to cart.
nag-affirm si Emerald. Webinar. Yes, please, webinar. Okay?
Yes,
Usong-uso
we
ngayon
miss
yung
you,
mga life
Coach
coaching
M.
na yan. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we miss you a lot. Okay, thank you, Elaine. No? Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much,
sharing your
Ruiz.
story.
And I
This
found
is...
pressing on now. So I think for a finale,
Yes, yes,
the
please,
pressing on
please.
piece. Okay. I think I know what must be done to not be done when all is gone. When all is gone, I must not run, or else I might just miss the fun. The joy to rise again and stand, to try again and get things done. That's it.
Oh my
Pressing
God.
on. Don't forget to press on.
I love that. What's that? When all is gone? The one with the done thing? Can you repeat that?
When all is gone, hold on.
Sorry.
Wait. I need to find it.
Ang demanding lang.
It always happens with, yeah, okay. Do not be done when all is gone. When all is
Mm.
gone, I must not run. Because that's tempting to escape.
Yes. Escape.
When
Yeah.
there are problems, we just want to run away. But the more that we run away from it, the more that we face bigger problems. That's
I
the
love your
irony.
book. Elaine, why? Because this is shadow work. You guys, if you study psychology, this is shadow work, okay? This book is not just going to, inspire you, but it's going to help you face your challenges in life, okay? Yan, kudos to you daw, sabi ni Emerald.
Thank
Maria
you, thank
Flor,
you.
Jackie, go, go, go. Please, please. I'm loving this book. Grabe ka talaga eat
Mhm,
letters, ha? Ubusan na
mhm.
naman tayo
Thank you,
ng
eight letters.
sahod. Okay, so again, thank you, Elaine, and I hope that when things are better, 'di ba? Kung may F to F na, I hope I can attend one of your webinars. I would really love to see you in person and have a chat with you. I know I would learn a lot from you also. And you guys, if you want to know more about Elaine, okay, you may contact Press Start. Do you have social media handles? Where can we contact you?
Yes, you may visit our website at www.prestartph.com, at Prestart Studio PH on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I also have my author page at Elaine Fernando Ruiz. So you can message me anytime for questions or if you would like to share something. I'll really appreciate it. I'd love to connect with everyone. Yeah, Chris, I'd love to meet you in person. And the rest of our press starters, all the eight letters community, I would love to meet you
Yes.
soon when things get better.
If there's one thing we need in this community with all the intriga and drama sometimes, we need your book. Diba? We need positivity. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who went to this book launch. Please support the succeeding book launches of the future book launches of Eight Letters. Please continue supporting us. And of course, Elaine and Press Start. Thank you so much, Elaine.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Okay, bye bye.